Okay, so let's start this kind of casual makeup tutorial. I already did my brows off of camera. I used the Benefit Ka-Brow in number 6. And for my primer, I used the Urban Decay Original Primer Potion, as always. I'm going to start out with this shade right here. It's called Powder Room, and you can find it in the Colored Rain Cheers to the Beauty eyeshadow palette. And with a large fluffy brush, I'm going to apply that in my crease using windshield wiper motions, as always, to blend it out up towards my brow bone. Next up, I'm taking this shade right here of the NYX Away We Glow eyeshadow palette. By the way, it's the Hooked on Glow palette, just so you know. And with that same fluffy brush by Delium Tools, I'm going to apply that in my crease and mix it together with Powder Room. As a nice transition shade. Now I'm going to mix Boutonniere and Powder Room together, and this is going to be my brow bone highlight. I'm going to apply it right here with a flat eyeshadow brush by Delium Tools. Right there. And just blend it down a little bit into that crease color. Now to make my eye pop, not out of my skull, but you know, to make it a bright look, I'm taking this shade right here by Sugar Pill. It's called Kimchi, and I'm going to apply that in my crease and on my lid. It's that simple. With a fluffy brush by NYX, I'm going to apply that in my crease first, again using windshield wiper motions to blend it out, because I don't want a harsh line in my crease, of course. I'm not keeping it in my crease only, I'm also blending it a little above my crease to make it stand out more. But by any means, you can just apply it in your crease and be done. I'm taking that same Kimchi eyeshadow, only this time I'm using a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to pack that on with stippling motions onto my lid. And luckily, Sugar Pill eyeshadows don't need much, so boom, there you go. Bright as fuck. To give myself a thick eyeliner, I'm going to use the NYX Epic Ink Liner Pen. I mean, it's the best eyeliner I've tried so far. It's very, very black, and the tip of the pen is very easy to control, if that makes sense. Now all I'm going to do is apply some Lilly Lashes in the style Mykonos on this eye, of course, and then I will be right back. Okay, I got my lashes on, time to move on to my skin. So, what the hell am I doing? To prime my skin, I'm going to use the NYX Angel Veil Primer. Thanks to the Face Awards, I got the opportunity to try it in the sense of, you know, they sent it to me. And once I've tried it, I was like, oh, okay, now I see where the hype is, you know, coming from. By the way, my afro is so out of control. I mean, it doesn't look that out of control right now because, you know, I did the old pat on my head and, you know, thanks to that, my afro shrunk quite a bit. But once I comb it out or brush it out, it's like poof. So yes, I am growing out my afro right now because eventually I actually want to have some goddess locks on the center part, so right here. And then this, I want to shave off again because it's just too much. I don't like it. It's too poofy. No. So there we go. Primer is on. For my foundation, I'm going to make a mixture of the Benefit Cosmetics Hello Happy foundation and the Fenty Beauty, what's it called again? I forgot. Pro Filter foundation. The shade I will be using of the Fenty foundation is 420. Yes. And the Hello Happy foundation is in shade number 9. So I'm just going to mix them together and then apply that onto my face. During summer, I don't wear that much of a cake face, simply because it's just too warm outside. You know what I mean? It's just too much. The heat will melt my face off. Like, there's no primer on earth that will make me look amazing and flawless throughout the day. I just sweat a lot. My skin gets oily because I do have very oily skin. Although I must admit, compared to years before, my skin definitely has become drier. So maybe it's a hormonal thing. I don't know. I'm not mad at it, to be honest, because my skin used to be so oily that it literally couldn't last an hour, you know, with foundation on. That it was bad. So I had to do a lot to make that stuff, you know, stay throughout the day. I had to powder so much. Ooh, it's too much. For the people who wonder how I do my foundation after I do my brows and eyes, there's this thing called being careful. Yeah, it's really easy, it's really cheap, you know, it doesn't cost a thing. That's how I do it. By the way, now I'm going to conceal. I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape in, let's see, deep and medium. I'm going in with medium first, right underneath my eyes, like so, just dot, dot, dot. As you know, this product is insanely pigmented and thick, so this already is probably too much. And then I'm taking deep, which, I mean, if they call this shade deep, then I don't know what dark is. But anyway, I'm going to take this shade and apply that below medium, right up till here. See, it is lighter than my actual foundation, so it does highlight a little bit, but I like to kind of blend it together with medium. Now with my damp beauty blender, I'm gonna start on the inner part underneath my eye, blend it out like so. I know it looks crazy right now, but once I've powdered it, it's not gonna be this crazy. Okay, now I'm going to set my face with the RCMA No Color Setting Powder. So with the damp beauty blender, I'm just going to apply that right underneath my eyes first, because this is the area I'm going to bake. You know, I know this looks crazy right now. Don't worry about it too much. And of course, if you don't like baking your face or setting your face like this, don't do it. This is going to help me brighten up the center of my face a little bit more. And it also helps with keeping my foundation on there a lot longer. That's, you know, that's the truth. Also underneath my lips and above it just a little bit. Like right here, just a little bit, but underneath my lips, I apply quite a lot. And then I'm going to set the rest of my face with a large powder brush. Just really tap it in like so. Now I'm gonna let this set for about 2 minutes and then I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I wiped off all the excess setting powder and it's still brighter underneath my eyes, but not as crazy as before. Even though I said that just now, I am going to highlight underneath my eyes a little bit more with this shade right here of the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. So I'm going to take that shade and apply that right underneath my eye. And then with stippling motions, I'm gonna blend that out. Sometimes I just like brightening up this area a little bit more for my makeup looks. I don't do it all the time, but with this look, I just really wanted to. I'm going to use the NYX 3 Steps to Sculpt contour trio, and I'm going to use this shade right here, obviously, with a fluffy fan brush, also by NYX. And I'm just gonna contour my face, like so. So while I'm contouring my face, I'm also actually bronzing up my face. This shade for me is not too orangey. It's like it's a tone somewhere in between, so I can use this to contour, and at the same time it's warm enough to bronze up my face, but not make me look like a Oompa Loompa. You know, contour in a way that suits your face shape, because obviously my face may be very, very different from yours. I always say this at this part because I feel like, you know, people who don't know my videos and see this maybe feel like, oh, I have to do it exactly like her, and then when they do it, it's like, girl, no. You know, just so you know, it's kind of a little disclaimer. Also, near my jaw, or on my jaw actually, to tie it in with my cheekbones. I got a package in the mail by a brand called Mineralissima. It's a Dutch brand that specializes in mineral makeup. So I got these really interesting looking products. For example, this pressed blush right here, and a really cool eyeshadow that I might be using as a highlight today. And I also got a loose blush, so mineral blush, and I believe it's called Joy, and I want to try that out on my cheeks right now. So thank you, Stephanie, thank you, Mineralissima, for sending me the package. I've never used a loose blush before, so I'm going to use this NYX fluffy brush to apply it onto my cheeks, because you never know. You never know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna softly build it up. It's summer. I can look crazy if I want to. Ooh. That's actually a cute shade, and it totally fits the look. Now obviously I am using a very, very fluffy brush, so spreading pigmentation with this is a little difficult. Let me try and get a more denser brush. I'm gonna use this brush by NYX. There we go. It's really cute. It's actually a really cute shade. I love the way it looks on my skin. Okay, so before I do anything else, I'm going to set my face with a mixture of setting sprays. So first, I'm going to use the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. And I'm going to let this dry completely before I do anything else. Now, if you have a lot of like peach fuzz on your face, usually around this area, I suggest when you do your setting spray, no matter what setting spray it is, take your beauty blender and softly pounce on the areas where you have that peach fuzz really, like, you know, coming through. So it lays them down and it mixes with your setting spray. Okay, next up, I'm going to highlight my face. And this time I'm going to use the Mineralissima eyeshadow in Aphrodite. But before that, I actually like to take the NYX Dewy Finish Spray and apply that on my face as well. I like this combination. For some reason, I feel like if I use this over my matte setting spray, my highlighter pops a lot more than when I apply it without, if that makes sense. Again, you don't have to do this. This just works for me. So now I'm going to use the Dewy Finish Setting Spray by NYX. Obviously, it's looking a little too dewy right now, but right before it's gonna set, I'm gonna take that highlighter and apply it onto my skin, and you'll see that in a second. Take my beauty blender, go right here on the areas where I have peach fuzz to settle it down, and now I'm gonna apply the highlighter onto my cheekbone. Do you see that? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay, I think I may I think I may have used way too much, but it's okay. It's summer, damn it. I can glow if I want to. Okay, wait. Okay, other side. Oh my god. Oh, hello, beacon of light. Oh my God. Now for my lips, I'm going to use the Color Rain Cherry Blossom Matte Liquid Lipstick. And this is hands down the best red lipstick or liquid lipstick I own. And here we go. This is the entire finished look. There we have the banging Mineralissima highlight. Now with this hair and you know, with the bangs, it's not too much. It's just a very simple but in your face makeup look for the summer or whenever you want to rock this makeup look. In case you're wondering about the contacts, they were sent to me by TTDI. I hope that's how you pronounce it. They are the Real Crystal contacts. I believe I have a coupon code for you all. It's listed below in the information box, so you can save some money off of your purchase. And I do want to clarify, yes, I do make a very small percentage every time you use my coupon code. Just wanted to make that clear. Thank you all so much for watching, and until the next video.